Good. It's good to see a lot of familiar faces. It's good to meet a lot of new friends today. My name is Byars. As the last couple of candidates mentioned, there's 6 candidates running for 3 spots for Normal Town Council. I'd love to have one of your 3 votes if you live in Normal. To give you a little bit of background about myself, I moved here in 2015 to attend ISU. Like many in our community, moved here to attend education first, but chose this community countless times over. In 2018 when I graduated, then again when my better half Suzette graduated in 2020, we just couldn't have imagined continuing to make our home here, settling down, starting our careers here. At the end of this past year, we bought our first home here. So really passionate about Normal, and it's great to see all the fellow candidates in Normal as well as Bloomington. While we're 2 different towns, we got to work together for the betterment of the community. I want to speak briefly. I'm going to actually speak in 4s, contrary to Jordan's 3s that he mentioned. Talk about kind of 4 important values, 4 key issues that I think really matter right now in Normal and in our community in general. The first of which is economic growth. I think that City Hall, we need to be pro-business. We need to work actively with our business community to ensure that their needs are being met by City Hall. I think that we need to work with them, ensure that they have a seat at the table, and that they're actively engaged, part of the process as the town makes decisions. And I think economic growth is something that our community, Normal, Bloomington, McLean County, has done incredibly well, right? I mean, Normal and Bloomington, our community, we've been in national news for economic growth and for job creation, right? And Wall Street Journal and countless other media outlets have covered what's going on right here in our community. And so it's an exciting time to live here, to be able to now run and hope to be a part of continuing to move Normal forward. The second key issue I want to talk about is quality of life. I think there's 3 reasons someone chooses to live somewhere. 1 is family, 2 is job, and 3, I think, is that X factor, what makes a place special. And I think that here in Normal, in our community, we have a lot of special things going on for us. We have great community spaces. Uptown's a fun place to spend time, and there's lots of great community events during the summer. I think we have a lot of exciting things that we can build on, and I think we have a lot of reasons that when folks come here, whether they're students or families or prospective businesses, they come here and they're like, wow, this is an exciting place to want to be. So I think we should build on those strengths and ensure that we continue to have a high quality of life for our families in town. The next issue I want to talk about is core services. Right? It was talked earlier about how we interact with the local government every single day. Flip the lights on, flush the toilet, turn on your water. We have great service in Normal where you get your leaves picked up during the fall. So I think we need to ensure that those core services, fixing roads, right? All those core things that we do well. Because I think at the end of the day, people just want a government that's responsive. They want to feel like things are getting done and done well. So I think we need to make sure that those core services continue to get done well. The last one I want to talk about is kind of the fiscal side of things. I think it's important, and I think everybody cares about having government that's financially accountable and fiscally responsible. And we look at for example, the federal government, and it seems that no matter who's in charge, the debt goes up, right? I mean, I was born in 1997. The budget was last federally balanced before I was born, right? Think about that. No matter who's in charge. But here in Normal, in the last 4 or 5 years, we've seen debt reduction. How crazy is that, right? To go from over $90 million in debt to now below 80, that's impressive. And there's definitely hard decisions that need to be made, have been made, and you have to make tough decisions to make sure that folks feel the town's being financially accountable. I support doing that. I support ensuring that we continue to financially manage Normal in a responsible way. And so those are kind of the 4 key issues that I care about, kind of some of the ideas that I have for Normal. And ultimately, I want to be a listener, I want to be engaged. You're welcome to reach out to me. My cell phone is 708-203-8808. I know the press just got that, so maybe GLT and Panagraph will print my phone up, and we'll see. But thank you guys so much for your time today and for your interest in local government. Feel free to talk to me after the meeting today if you have questions, want to hear a little bit more in depth about some of the things I care about, why I'm running, kind of my values. Look forward to continuing to get to know each and every one of you. And for those of you in Normal, again, asking for one of your 3 votes on April 4th. Thank you so much.